Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brianna and I am a 5th year 3rd grade teacher in North Carolina. And to be honest, I haven't been motivated to do anything lately. I started off this week strong. It is now Wednesday and I started off this week strong with my Weight Watchers and my workouts. So I'm starting to get back into a groove, but the motivation for anything school related just hasn't been there. The governor was supposed to announce on July 1st our plans, but I'm assuming since we're still in phase 2, he decided to push it off and we still know nothing. And I know people are hearing things and it's just a lot. So it's tough to be excited and to want to plan, but I am going to work on my schedule cards today. So I wanted to take y'all along with me just to share that with you. Before I do that, I wanted to share this little cute set of donut photo booth props that Taco Tuesday Teaching, I will put her name right here. I'm so sorry. It's something with a lot of T's, alliteration. She sent this to me. It was on my Amazon wish list. It was a complete surprise. So thank you so much. I had all intentions of like using this at open house and having like a little photo booth set up, but you know, that probably won't be the case this year. So hopefully by the end of next school year, I could do like a photo booth at our end of the year party, but I will definitely hold on to this and I totally appreciate your kindness so much. So thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my planner so that, I don't know, I can get something out of my head and onto paper because we need to make a change, people. Come do it with me. All right, so I'm in my personal planner, which I've used for years. So I am going to be giving one away on my Instagram. Go follow me there, and there will be a planner post with all the details of the giveaway. If you would like to win a gift card to purchase your own completely personalized. I tried something new this time with the blocks instead of the strips straight down. I don't know if I love it completely. I'm not really compelled to do much. I don't know. Anyway, my original plan for my summer projects was to start with like the beginning of my day and kind of do things based off of the order that we do them in the day. And I just keep going back to this front board. I have a whiteboard at the front of my room and I use it sometimes to write down random things that I'm teaching, but I feel like not enough where I can't make it something else. And what I really want it to be is where our schedule is, and a spot for these partner pairing cards. Teaching with Happiness made a post about it because she was reading the Joyful Classroom as well. And actually, let me get that book. So in this book, they have many ideas for partner cards and different ways to pair kids. So I need to actually grab my iPad because that's when I was trying to take notes on my iPad and go back to this. I think I'm going to work on making my partner cards and my schedule cards today and kind of design out this front board. Okay, so this is very straightforward, pretty simple, but I want to make my schedule cards to fit down here. And I think what I'm going to do, I really like the idea of using an analog clock because, I mean, it's obviously a skill that we have to teach time through the analog clock. I know digital clocks are so much more popular today, but it's school. So as long as we need to teach it, I want to incorporate it in some way. So I was playing with the idea of what I want to do. I think I'm going to put the title of the subject in the rectangle, and then I'm going to have different analog clocks for the times that things start. And I'm not going to do the end time because the end time will be when the next thing starts. I think that would be pretty simple. Kind of playing off Michelle Ferre's, where she has the time and then the subject in the circle. I'm going to do the opposite, the subject and then the time in the circle, since it'll be a little analog clock. Now, I can play around with some analog clocks today, but I won't really be able to make them and print them just because I don't know our schedule for next year at all. Over on the other side, I have those two, they're black magnetic little like envelope file boxes from the Target Dollar Spot from a few years ago. So I've never utilized them. Well, I can put my partner pairing cards in them or different things like that. So I'm going to use those. I also have one, or maybe I threw it away because the magnet fell off. One of the like Expo marker holders that I could put as well to put like sticks and different things in because I want it to be like a little area. So thinking about that. And then down at the bottom, I have super strong magnetic hooks, which I have used as anchor chart holders in the past, but now my one whiteboard in the back is of course not magnetic, but this whiteboard is, and I want to utilize those. So what I'm going to hang from them is my addition, subtraction, multiplication, addition flashcards that are on a ring, because I always grab them when we go out for bathroom breaks, and as the kids are waiting for everyone to finish going to the bathroom, I go down the line and give them a fact just so we can have that fluency practice. Last year I had them hang by the door, but I don't know, I feel like this would be cuter. And then I still have this open space here in case I wanted to write anything down, or I think I'll probably put actually the lunch menu and the newsletter in this spot. I actually have to think about what I want to do with homework next year. Now, again, it's hard to think about all this stuff when we don't know what the year is going to look like. But last year I did homework on my smartboard and I had a few kids who would trickle in late every day, so they wouldn't see it. I did lunch count on the computer as well. I will have to think that through, but I do have this open space. So I think what I'm going to work on is going back through the Joyful Classroom to see what partner pairing cards I want to create, and then the schedule cards as well. Now, my new MacBook does not have PowerPoint on it. Several of you told me I can get it for free with my school email, which you can. So go back to my previous video, I'll link it here, and look in the comments. Everybody mentions how you can do that. However, that PowerPoint, it's on the browser window, so it's not like you can download it to your computer, unless you can, I don't know. Let me know. But it doesn't have all the features that I would like to use, so I'm still going to purchase the one that I can put on my actual MacBook, but I'll probably just use my old MacBook today. I know, so counterintuitive, counterproductive, I don't know what's the right word. Okay, that's that. Reasons why I got a new Mac. All I did was click and drag trying to delete my text box. Oh gosh, these are the schedule cards that I used.
It's 1 o'clock.
Thank you, computer. 3 years ago. I had the time in black. Oh gosh. This is like the simplest of simple. I do like this font though. Jonda Safe and Sound Solid. But I think I want a font that has normal A's. That's something I always look for when I'm posting things in my classroom, just because I don't know any third graders that write their A's like this. So I want it to be comparable. And now we're frozen again, so yay! So just like almost everyone else, I'm obsessed with the white wood bulletin board paper. This is originally what I wanted last school year, but I ended up buying the wrong one and didn't realize it until it was too late, and then I just switched to colors. But if I have time to redo my bulletin boards this year, I'm gonna go back to this. So I put it as a background on my schedule cards. I don't know if I want 5 to a page or 4. I'm going to just kind of create them and print them out and see
which ones I like better, but now I'm gonna go ahead and do the subjects. So I'm really liking how this is looking. I went ahead and went into the 4 page to start creating those, but I already don't like it because there's so much space in between the letters. So I think I'm gonna stick with 5 to a page, and I'm doing the colors that I have in my logo and things, I think. I'm going to create these and then I'll decide, because I know, and it looks much brighter on camera actually, the colors are a lot softer in person. I have to actually change this one to reading lesson. Power hour is my math centers, and then I'm gonna do reading lesson, and then I'll do guided lesson. I mean guided reading, I think. The only thing is when our schedule changes, I know the colors won't flow, like there may be 2 pinks in a row, but I mean, that's not really that big of a deal. So I'm just gonna delete this page and then duplicate this page and keep going from there. I'm still gonna play around with the sizing and everything because this one is hanging off here. You can't really see it, but I'm just trying to get an idea of what this looks like. Now that it's 4:23, I'm going to make a very large meal. In this bowl, I've cut up onions, jalapenos, pickled jalapenos, not fresh ones, and then cilantro, lime juice, salt, and pepper. Little cheap 75-cent bowl from Target. Love it because it's big. We're gonna start with a bed of kale, because I think this kale goes bad today or tomorrow. And then I will make kale chips later with the rest of it. So basically a lot of kale. This is all 0 points in here, so I'm gonna do a lot of scoops. Again, I haven't had lunch today, so yum. Next we're gonna do cheese. That way it melts in there a little bit. This cheese is 2 points, I wanna say. If I do a 1/4 cup, it might be 4, but we'll count it as a 1/4 cup of cheese. That way it's sitting on the hot part, so it's all melty, and it's already melting, which is awesome. I'm gonna do a dollop of plain Greek non-fat yogurt. This is 0 points. It's an amazing substitute for sour cream. Mix her up. We'll do that much. Next, I'm gonna cut my avocado. I usually wouldn't use this massive knife, but I have it, so might as well. Whoop! Before I do the avocado, I'm gonna do my Ortega. 0 points as well. I'm gonna just slice her down, and then I'm gonna scoop her out. Pretend to lay her nicely. Then I'm gonna add my fresh onion cilantro mixture. We're gonna load her up with the rest of this cilantro. And there we have it. I will tell you how many points it is in the next clip. All right, so I am done with this for now until I finally get some kind of actual schedule, and I may have to change the colors on things. I made science and social studies the same color. These two are just extra because I already have them, but in case I need to fill in a different word. Science and social studies are both blue, like I was saying, because we switch on and off between those typically. And then I have a bunch of clocks, and what I did, I will show you, is I made it the same size, but that way I can arrange it somehow in a certain way. Now it's gonna have to be, like, I want it to hang off a little bit or have it right next to it. I just like that it's the same size, so I just made a circle. I added another circle in the middle, and I added the numbers on the outside. I'm not putting the hands on here yet, obviously, because I don't know the times, but that is how simple I want these to be. I'm still not certain on if I want to do the colors or not. I think I might start the year with them, and then I may change them. I don't know. Like sometimes if I delete this, see, the black is just too nothing. I like the colors. We will see how it goes. I'm really excited for this. So I'm just gonna save that, and this is why I love PowerPoint, because I just feel like it's so easy to manipulate things and create things, and I really enjoy it. So that is that. So here they are. I am in love. However, I do think I'm gonna play around with the shadow behind the glow. It's in the top left right now, and I kind of want a shadow behind the entire thing. That is gonna take a lot of work though, because this is not just a black outline. This is two different text boxes on top of each other, just because of the thickness that I wanted of the color itself. I also played around with the borders, and I was gonna do like a light brown or something, but I like the look of the black, and it's just, it doesn't take away from it and keeps it clean, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm not going to be printing them out and laminating them and all that fun stuff just yet, well, especially because I have to wait for the order for my colors to flow on our typical schedule. And like I said, I'm gonna play around with the shadow. I did go ahead and just change it on here. This one pops so much more than the rest of them because I put the shadow behind the entire thing. So I think that is what I'm going to end up doing, but for today, that is good. This looks super busy now. However, I like how it stands out from far away. Let me know which one you like better. This is the one with the shadow on all sides, and this is just the one that's on the back left. All right, so that is where I'm going to call it quits on today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Before I go, please make sure you're following me on Instagram. Please make sure you're subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up. I am coming at the screen. Yeah, go follow me on Instagram because I am going to post a poll between those two different scheduling cards to see which ones you guys like better. Also, my giveaway is going to be posted the same time as this video, so make sure you are looking out for that so you can get your own personal planner for the new year, because we don't know what the new year is going to look like, so you should be able to personalize that planner and make it fit for what your school is going to be doing. Now, before I go, I did want to do my teacher tip comment for the video, and like I said, so many of you mentioned this, but I believe Cassie was the first one to point it out. So Cassie Pistor, she said you should be able to get PowerPoint and other Microsoft Office programs for free with your school email address. Just Google Microsoft Office free for educators or something like that. And she is right, you can get it. Unfortunately, certain settings and tools and things I like to use are not all included with that, but it is still more. There's still more you can do than on Google Slides, I believe. So if you are interested in a free version of PowerPoint, definitely try that out. So thank you so much for sharing that, Cassie, and for all of you who shared that tip, because it is going to save someone $150. I will let you know. As always, I love you guys so much. I appreciate you and all of your sweet comments all of the time. I hope you are having a wonderful summer and that your anxiety about the next school year isn't too high. Let me know down below what you want to see from me next. Leave a teacher tip for one of my future videos, and I will see y'all next time. Thank you so much for watching.